you beautiful people, it's your active auntie, and I'm back with another video today. It is so beautiful outside, and I'm so excited because when the weather changes like this, I like to be outside. So that means I'm gonna have more like active videos, like physically active videos. So I'm excited. But today we're gonna be doing another bus video because my bus videos seem to be doing pretty well on my channel. So I want to keep informing people who are interested in knowing what you need to know for the school bus road test if you want to take it, an updated one for 2024. So what we're going to go over today is the outside inspection. This is for the state of New Jersey. When I took my test 2 months ago, I did my safe start. So I went inside, did my safe start, and then I did my inside inspection, which I might do at some point, I don't know. But then after that, you come outside and you do the outside inspection. So we're just going to quickly go over the outside inspection of what you need to know and the verbiage that you have to use, that they want you to use in order to pass your road test to get licensed for school bus endorsement. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to try not to talk fast. I find that I've talked really fast, but I'm going to try to slow down. All right, I do it where I just go in order from top to bottom. So
all right, we're going to start with the 3 clearance lights at the top. And you can say something like, all of my clearance lights are clean, clear, and visible. They're not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. They're securely intact, and they're the proper color, amber.
So you have to make sure that you say the proper color and that they're not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. Okay?
You'll notice that you use that verbiage for almost everything. Next, we're going to go into the school bus sign. So you can just say that the school bus sign is clean, clear, and visible. It's securely intact. It's not damaged or missing. Next, we're going to talk about that black housing that's around the school bus lights. Not all buses will have it, but you can acknowledge it by saying the housing around the school bus lights is securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. Then you want to acknowledge the school bus lights. That's the most important thing. So you want to say the school bus lights are securely intact. They're not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. They're clean and clear. They're the proper color, amber and red. Then you're going to keep making your way downward on the bus. So you're going to talk about the windshield, and you're going to say the windshield is securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. It's clean, clear, and visible. Then you want to make sure you acknowledge the inspection sticker. So you can just say my inspection sticker is visible. It's not damaged. It's properly up to date, and I have no other illegal stickers in my windshield. Also, some buses, depending on the bus you take to your test, have like a molding or rubber frame around the windshield. So you want to acknowledge that, and you can just say the molding is securely intact. It's not damaged, frayed, or missing.
Then you want to go into the windshield wipers. So you can say my windshield wipers are securely intact. So you can say that they're securely intact. They're not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. Some of them have molding. So you can say the molding is not frayed or damaged.
Then we're just going to continue to move downward on the bus. So you can go into the grill next. So the grill is securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. Then you can go into the crossover mirrors. So then your crossover mirrors are securely intact. They're not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. They're clean and clear.
Then we can move down to the bumper. The bumper is securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, damaged, loose, or missing. The crossing arm is securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. The license plate is clean and clear. It's not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. It's securely intact. Then you wanted to talk about the headlights, and my turning lights are securely intact. They're clean and clear. They're the proper color, amber and white. Make sure that you step away. Oh, you can't see me no more. You want to make sure that you step away, you look down, and you say there are no visible leaks. And that's the front of the bus. Wow, I'm proud of myself. I remembered that. So the most important thing is the verbiage. You want to make sure that you really say the proper things, the proper colors, that they're clean and clear, it's securely intact, it's not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. Okay, let's move to the side of the bus. All right, so then we're going to go to the side of the bus, but I went the driver's side. You can go any way you want, but I just felt it flowed better that way. And remember too, whenever you talk about something, make sure you touch it and grab it. You know, like if you're saying it's securely intact, make sure you show them that it's securely intact, and that so they also know what you're talking about. So then we move along to the side, and I talk about the tires. I kicked my tires, so I just said
The tire is securely intact. There's no visible bulging. There's no visible damage. It's properly inflated.
And then you have to say, my tire is no tread than 4/32. Say that. Then also talk about the lug nuts in the rim. So you can say the rim is securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. The lug nuts are securely intact. They're not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing, and there's no visible leaks. Then you can move to the convex and flat mirror. So my driver said convex and flat mirror is securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. It's clean and clear. You can say, talk about the driver's side window. The driver's side window is clean and clear, securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, loose, missing. You have to talk about the battery. So you would open the door and you would say the battery compartment door freely opens. The battery look at the battery and just say how the battery is securely intact. There's no leaks. It's not moving. Then you can talk about, then I would say all my clearance. So the clearance lights are at the top. There's 3, 2, 3. You could just say all of my clearance lights are securely intact. They're not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing, and they're the proper color, amber and red. You can then say all of my turning lights, which is like this light and that light. You can say all of my turning lights are securely intact. They're not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. They're the proper color, amber and red. And you can say my stop sign.
It's securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. It's the proper color red, and it's clean, clear, and visible.
Then you can say my passenger windows. My passenger windows are securely intact. They're not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. They're clean and clear.
The bus will most likely show the gross vehicle weight rating as well as your company's sign on the side. So just acknowledge that they're clean, clear, and visibly marked.
Then you can also just talk about the reflector. So this is a reflector. And these reflectors, I don't know if you can, but you could just say all of my reflectors are intact. They're clean and clear. They're not damaged or missing. Then what's very, very important is that you acknowledge the emergency exit. So you would say, my emergency exit is clean and clear and visible. That's really it. You could say cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing if you want, but you have to acknowledge that the emergency exit is there. Then you would do that back tire, and you would kick it again and just say my tire is securely intact. There's no visible bulging. It's properly inflated. The lug nuts are securely intact. They're not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. The rim is securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. You would say the back tires there's no more tread than 2/32. So the front one is 4/32. The back ones are 2/32. And then you would say the inner tire also looks like it's visibly inflated and there's no bulging. And then there's like a flap. Here, let me move the camera.
So this is called the mud flap, and you would just say the mud flap is securely intact. It's not loose, damaged, or missing.
All right, now we're on the back of the bus. So you just keep going around the bus. Once again, I started from the top to the bottom. So you would say those 3 clearance lights, you would say my clearance lights are securely intact. They're not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. They're the proper color red. My school bus sign is clean and clear. It's not damaged, missing, loose, damaged, or missing.
You're going to go into the housing that's around the school bus lights, which is not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. It's securely intact. And then the school bus lights are also securely intact. They're not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. They're clean and clear. They're the proper color amber and red.
Then you can just say my windows, all of my windows are clean and clear. They're not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. They're securely intact. Emergency door, very important. So you would say my emergency door is properly labeled. The sign is securely intact. My emergency. So you would say my emergency door opens freely and latches. If there's molding around the door, you would say the molding is securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. Then you would say my emergency door closes freely and latches properly or locks properly. Then you can go into these lights. So you would say, my stoplights, my backup lights, and my turning signal lights
They are all securely intact. They're not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. They're clean and clear, and they're the proper color: amber, red, and white.
My license plate is securely intact. It's visible, clean and clear. My reflectors are securely intact. They're not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. My bumper is securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. My exhaust is securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, loose, or missing. And then you would step away, you would look down and say, there are no visible leaks. And then you keep going around. So let's keep going around. All right, so then the passenger side, okay?
Y'all, everything is the exact same except for the fuel door and the passenger door. So you just want to say for the fuel door, you can just say the fuel door opens freely. The knob is securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. And then for the passenger door, you can just say the passenger door is securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. It's clean and clear. The rubber molding around the door is securely intact. It's not damaged, loose, frayed, or missing. And then there's a DEF compartment, just like the fuel. And if it opens, you can just say the DEF door opens freely, closes freely. The knob is securely intact. It's not cracked, broke, loose, damaged, or missing. And that's about it. And it's the same exact thing as the other side.
All right, y'all. I hope that helps someone. I know that wasn't the most proper explanation. You know, you could probably go on here and find other people who like explain it more properly, I guess. I don't know, but it worked for me. It's the verbiage that I used. It's the exact things that I said. You can't even see me. It's the exact things that I said, and I passed. So, and honestly, like, everyone's going to be different. Every state's going to be different, because my guy who ran mine, like, after my inside, I only had to do the front. Like, I did everything in the front, and then I did like one thing on the side, and then he said, okay, you're good. Because he told me it's a point system. Like, once you get an X amount of points, then you're good, and they could stop you, or they could be a dick. Let me not say that. But they could be whatever, and they could make you go all the way around. Because I know some lady who did it, and she had to do everything. And I think she even had to do under the hood. But I didn't. So it's really based off who you get that runs your test. But just be prepared. Like I said, we even had to learn the hood, underneath the hood, but I didn't have to do it. But make sure you know the parts in the hood. If you guys want me to go over that, I can in another video, but let me know. But yeah, I hope this helps you. Anyone out there that's trying to get their school bus endorsement, and once you get it, because you're going past out there, it's fun. It's just nice to be high in the sky, away from all the other little cars. But yeah, y'all, so I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.